Yeah, definitely. I thought a few shaky moments in the first half, mainly due to Phil just carrying something which opened the opportunity once or twice. He seems fine, so we've checked him out. It's something he's been carrying, but doesn't seem to be any worse, so I think he'll be fine. But from there, really, I thought we showed it was an interesting game. Their system caused us some problems with Ozil and Sane dropping in deeper. Our system caused them problems with our sort of number 8s in behind their midfield. So it was a bit end to end, but I thought we showed real composure with the ball throughout the team. Second half we were tactically a bit better without the ball, didn't concede so many chances. Maybe they have another level to go to, but then I think everybody knows what we're missing as well. So, and then I think individually some really, top debuts and some really encouraging performances.
Yeah, Loftus Cheek probably throughout the headlines tonight was an excellent performance on his debut. Is that the sort of performance that would propel a player into serious contention for your thoughts for a World Cup place?
Well, he's a player I've watched do that from under 16 level, and despite his size and his appearance and the way he plays, he's not hugely confident at times. And I think tonight it took him 10 minutes to have a look around and think, oh, okay, I can do this. He's got so many good attributes, top attributes, and that's why we put him into the team. It's I don't think the wider public maybe would be as aware of it. You'd have had to follow him very closely, but we believe in him, and we believe in the others that we played. And I'm really not surprised with what they've done, because they've shown that previously in our younger ages. They've shown that this week in training. There's been an energy about the group. So it seemed as if, okay, there's loads of pull-outs and it's a bit messy, but actually it's been really tight, and I think the performance, without getting too carried away, was a really encouraging one.
At the end of the summer internationals, you publicly said you were a bit concerned about the lack of options in central midfield. The last 2 camps you've had Harry Winks play well in Lithuania and obviously Loftus Cheek tonight. Are you feeling a bit more positive about that situation now?
Yeah, and I think a slightly different system opens up different possibilities, because in the position that Ruben played tonight, you could play Belly there, you could play Lallana there, so that different sort of profile of midfield player with a deeper one behind. I think we need the stability of a 3 behind that at the moment, but also all of those guys at the back use the ball well. At times it was difficult for them to press us because of the composure we showed and because of the system we played. So I think a brilliant experience for our players. We've now got to try and see if we can replicate that against opposition who rested quite a few of their players today on Tuesday. But for me, was a real positive tonight.
On the bench.
Gareth, Jones will stay with the camp, but is anyone else joining it? Suggestions about this camp?
We'll see whether Phil stays with us, but definitely Angus, following the injury to Jack. And then we'll have a look. We'll just assess what's required. But I think it will be a good experience for a couple of the under-21s to come with us anyway. To have a couple of days with the senior team, they don't have a game, and for them to be involved with the game against Brazil will be a brilliant experience for them. So I think it's a bit of a no-brainer. I've just got to decide. I'll find out who's played well tonight, who warrants the decision, and I'll liaise with AD on that, and we'll go from there.
After some sort of flat performances and the crowd was feeling it felt much more, much better atmosphere tonight. They seemed to enjoy it.
Yeah, and that is what we want to do. I think the nature of the fixtures plays a part in that. It's a proper game tonight. Top players that you're playing against, you've got to be switched on. A team that are going to come at you, so I think for the crowd is a better spectacle. You know, the qualifying matches, it's a case of when you can score and how many you can score, and we haven't been able to crack that nut quickly enough in games. Germany, every video I looked at, they were a goal ahead after 10 minutes in their qualifiers. That's where they're ahead of us in their evolution as a team. But in the games where we've had to play against the top teams, the atmospheres have been good. I think tactically the players have performed well. We've still loads that we can get better at, and the more we play that system, the better we'll get. But yeah, I think the whole thing is better for the fans, and also I think they'll have been encouraged by seeing some new players that maybe they haven't seen before as well. So I think there was a freshness about it and an energy about it.
Can I just ask about Jordan in goal, Gareth? Not very often a keeper comes in at that age with CBJ, he was lacking confidence.
No, but again, I remember his first couple of under-21 games with us, and you're thinking, well, he's quick around the goal. He makes saves. You know, with goalkeepers, there's various levels. They either save the ones they should save and not much else, or they go to the next level where they make match-winning saves. And he's certainly made really important saves tonight. And of course, with his feet, he gives the team a different dimension as well. So I thought he could be really, really pleased with his performance.
Any further questions?
Gareth, you spoke a lot about the systems you use. How far do you think your squad's come tactically since you took charge?
Yeah, well, I think against the better teams that we've played, you know, against in the qualification games, tactically, you've got very few questions to answer, and you've got the same problem to solve. And I haven't liked us in a 4-2-3-1. Our positional discipline with the ball has not been good. Tonight we had to be tactically right with and without the ball. That's the nature of the top games, and I think the players have taken those concepts on really well. They're a bright group, you know, they get it. But also, we're asking them to not just go and play, but to think about what they're doing all the time. Where do they need to press? How do they press? Not just blindly going and chasing around the field and playing with their hearts. We've got to be a team that are switched on, because against the very best, if you get the pressing wrong, then they'll carve you apart. It's happened a couple of times tonight. So I think that's one of the most pleasing things of working with this group over a period of time. They're responding to that. I think they experience some of that in their clubs as well. And today, a very young team. I think in the end, by the time we'd made the changes, 5 debutants tonight, really took those things on board well.
Okay, thank you very much.